Hello everybody and welcome to College Sports Talk. So we're going to be talking about the Boston Bruins, i.e. the Boston Bruins hat. I just finished up on the New Orleans Saints video, if you guys saw my most recent video before this. So that's why I'm wearing the same shirt. But we're going to be talking about Tuuka Rask in this video. So a lot of Boston Bruins fans want to trade Tuuka Rask. I don't see why. I mean, obviously he hasn't had the best couple seasons in the couple years. But if we do trade him, who would be his replacement? We barely have, we do not have depth at the goalie position. It takes a while for goalies to mature and actually become decent goalies. I understand that. But as of right now, Tuuka Rask is playing way too many games. Number one reason is because we don't have depth behind him. Kudobin had a horrible season, first half of the season anyway. In the second half, he had a decent one. But McIntyre and Subban, you can't trust them to be backups right now, at least. And you can't expect them to start, that's for sure. So who would replace Tuuka Rask? You'll be risking it. Now, if you're saying that you want the Bruins to tank, then yeah, trade Tuuka Rask. And I'm not against the Bruins taking. Number one reason is, yes, we have a lot of good prospects, but aren't any of them elite? We don't have a Connor McDavid or Austin Matthews. We need those players if we're going to be a championship contender. If you plan on so what I'm saying, eventually, yeah, I want us to tank in the next couple years once a core players start getting old. But right now, we have no reason to get rid of Tuuka Rask. We have no way of replacing him. And honestly, Tuuka Rask isn't too bad the past two seasons. He had a better season this year than last year. He had 8 shutouts, I believe. And I'm looking at the NHL.com/stats. And let's look at the 2016 season. So he had 8 shutouts and a 0.915 save percentage, which is below average, yes, but he's playing with a not very good defense. So number one, we had a rookie, Brandon Carlo, on the first pairing with Tuuka Rask. Chara. Chara is 40 years old, and Brandon Carlo was 19. He's now 20. So that's not a very good first line. Chara played very well this season, considering that he's 40. But again, he's 40. You can't really expect him to play very long or very well. He exceeded expectations. So did Brandon Carlo. He didn't play all 82 games. He got injured against Washington and was out for the playoffs. But he played, I think, every game except for that game, I would believe. Obviously, he didn't play in the playoffs because he was out with concussion. But like I said, he played top 2, and he had top minutes as well. Then on your second pairing, we had Krug and McQuaid. McQuaid, he's a good enforcer. I won't even call McQuaid an enforcer. He's just he's tough, I give you that, and he can fight. But he plays okay defense, and he's a defensive player, so he should play good defense. And he's not a scorer. Torrey Krug, he's an offensive defensive player, meaning that for people who don't know much about the NHL, and I'm not saying that I know a lot, I'm actually gonna say something after this video because I messed up on the last video about Victor Alvarson. But Torrey Krug is an offensive defensive player. He's a power play specialist, and he's very good at it. He probably deserves to be on the second defensive pairing. Not McQuaid. And then you had the Millers, Kevin Miller and Colin Miller. Colin Miller is off the team. He's with Las Vegas. So that's a mediocre defensive group right there. Then, McAvoy came in. He played really well. McAvoy, he's looking like a franchise player. I say that he only played 6 games, less than 6 in the playoffs, but it was the playoffs. He was only 19 and he's a rookie. But that's against my point. Tuuka Rask has to play with a mediocre defense. We have a lot of prospects coming in, especially on defense. Jakub Zboril could play this year, but again, he's going to be a rookie. So Tuuka Rask plays with a mediocre defense that will eventually be good if he's still with a team. He's going to be playing against play with a pretty good defense. Sorry about that, guys. But let's look at Tuuka Rask the last 4 years. So in the 2013-2014 season, he won the Vezina with 7 shutouts and .93 save percentage. So that's obviously really good. That's why he won the Vezina. And for people who don't follow the NHL, that's a award who goes to the best goalie in the NHL, voted upon the GMs, I believe. Then he followed that up in 2014 with a .922 save percentage, which is above average. I'm pretty sure the 920 is average. It might be or maybe 916. I heard one of those two numbers. I didn't look that up. My bad, guys. And then the past 2 seasons, 2015 and this year, or I guess this past year, 2016, were 915 save percentage. So that's below average. But like I said, last season he had 8 shutouts. That's pretty good. So he's not terrible. He's just not playing up to expectations because of his contract. He signed a contract, I think, in 2013-14 season, the year that he won the Vezina, I believe. And it was 8-year, $7 million per year contract. So, and $7 million per year is a lot for a goalie. A lot for any one player, but especially for a goalie. That's a lot of money. And the Bruins aren't really known for having that much money in terms of cap. So, yeah, the Bruins would probably be better up front if they didn't have Tuuka Rask, but again, they won't have anybody to replace him. So, obviously, I don't agree with us trading Tuuka Rask. I don't understand why they want to trade Tuuka Rask. I mean, I guess I can see the point. He hasn't played up to expectations the past 2 years, but he's still a good goaltender. He's probably not top 10 right now anymore. He's probably just outside, maybe top 11, top 12. But we should not trade him. We don't have any goalies beside him that can start. And I don't know who'd be willing to take up Tuuka Rask's contract and give up their starting goalie. So I don't think the value of a trade would be very good. So we should at least keep him from another season. Maybe he can have a bounce back season. He already had a semi bounce back season compared to 2015, and where he only had 4 shutouts with .15 my bad .915 save percentage. So that was a horrible year for Tuuka Rask. But he can bounce back from those 2 seasons, I believe at least. But this video's gone too long. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share. And one more thing. So the last NHL video I messed up. Victor Arvidsson is not a defensive player. I don't know why I thought he was. But he's a left-wing forward. Sorry about the mess up, guys. I'm fairly new to the NHL, I'll be honest with you. I've only been watching it for about 2 years. So a lot of people outside of Louisiana, which I'm from Louisiana, would know a lot more than me. But I'm going to be watching a lot of NHL videos, and I'm going to be learning. But thank you for your patience, and please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.